Welcome back everyone to Music and Musings. I'm Jake Sang. In today's video, we're going to be listening to Tool for the first time. This is something I've been excited to do ever since I heard their vocalist's guest on Passenger out of White Pony from Deftones. I really enjoyed that track, and it's really been on repeat basically everywhere. Probably is my favorite Deftones track as of right now. It's just like almost perfect in every way for me. Like the instrumentals are great. And the thing that really ties it all together is the lead vocalist of Tool, who I just looked this up. Oh my God. Hold on. What's his name? Maynard James Keenan. Yeah, that guy. So I'm really excited to check out an entire album by this band, see how much it differs from Deftones, since it kind of has a little bit of overlap from what I can see, because a lot of the people who have been asking me to listen to Tool have been coming from the Deftones video. So I'm assuming they share fan bases to some extent. So I'm assuming they also share a little bit of their style as well. But we'll obviously discover that today, and it'll be really interesting to look at. In terms of the self-titled album from Deftones, it's just as good as I remember. I didn't really change the score at all, but Minerva has been great. Needles and Pins have been great. Someone said Needles and Pins is like the best Deftones songs ever. I don't necessarily agree with that. That's someone in my comments, but it has been one of the most played Deftones tracks so far that I've listened to in the past. And Minerva is definitely probably like the highlight of this album for me. And I've heard it's like more of their it leans more towards shoegaze, supposedly. I'm not 100% sure what the distinction is just yet. I really don't know the difference between the two genres. I'm assuming I'd have to listen to shoegaze and like a full album of shoegaze in order to figure that out. And I have heard some good recommendations for shoegaze albums as well. So that'll definitely be something that I'll get to in the future. But for today, we're going to listen to, I'm not even sure how to pronounce this. I think it's Ænema, which has been basically the most recommended Tool album, and also their like earliest album with like a notable amount of like user reviews. That would indicate that it's something that's very well liked or very popular and people would want me to see. Might be a good introduction to the genre or to the band as well. So for today, we're going to be reacting to this alternative and progressive metal album from Tool titled Ænema. The first track is titled Stinkfist. Let's go. This is kind of reminiscent of Deftones so far. Kind of like this echoey effect a little bit. It's pretty fun. little bit of a rhythm change. So this Maynard guy, this is never going to be a situation where I'm complaining about his vocals like I sometimes do for Deftones. I think this guy's vocals are amazing. So I'm just trying to figure out what the Stinkfist means here. If we're using fisting as a metaphor. Oh my god, that's what a Stinkfist is. That's crazy. I did not make that connection at all. That's pretty funny. To the extreme for pleasure. Right? Yeah, I'm like, now this is kind of taking an entirely new meaning now. That's really weird. Yeah, like take my hand, dude. That's pretty funny. That's actually pretty hilarious. I can't even lie. I'm not going to let that tarnish my view of this song because I do think that the instrumental and such are pretty enjoyable. This is going to be a 9. Very solid introduction and starts to the album. The instrumental is extremely strong, and I do like the whispery vocals in the verses. Weird lyrics, but I can excuse it. All right, hopefully Eulogy is less freaky. Let's go see. The song is 8 minutes long. Is it actually Eulogy? This instrumental intro is pretty good. A little bit like electronic feel, actually. Didn't really expect that. Oh, those drums. Those drums are a nice little switch up. I like that. Bro. Do they like or they dislike this guy? So now I'm just forced to find out who died. Jesus? Scientology? That's pretty funny. I like the verses significantly better than this chorus. I don't know if the build-up pays out enough for me. And the vocals and the build-up of these verses is really nice, but I mean, I'm just expecting this chorus to be a little more energetic for some reason, like chaotic, loud. It's pretty good as is, though. Oh, these guitars. Solo is very good. Just not a solo because there's drums in the background, but you know what I mean. These instrumentals are great. Pretty chill. I like that. All right. I think I'd give this another 9 as well. The chorus, which is comparatively or relatively tame compared to what I would expect given the rest of the song. But this track is really tied together by great verses, vocals, and instrumental breaks. Yeah, it's kind of just like everything except the chorus is something I really, really enjoy. But everything else is already like super chaotic and like super aggressive in both its tone and like delivery and like how the instrumentals and the vocals combine. And the chorus is like fine, like it's very catchy for sure. But it doesn't have that level of like, I suppose, like anger or aggression that I'd really expect from this song. But that's just personal taste. I could be entirely wrong. This could just be how Tool does their stuff. But there's no way to find out, which is to listen to the rest of it, starting with H period. Guitar is really good, actually. They're using a lot of like instruments that I don't really hear in traditional rock, which is pretty cool. Like these much softer drums and this like much softer guitar. I mean, I do hear them a lot in traditional rock. What I meant to say is they're not really very common in metal. Because it feels like Deftones kind of uses very similar sounding guitars in a lot of stuff. The drums do change. I like how it's getting more aggressive now. That's good. this is the kind of build-up that I'm expecting. Yeah, I like that build-up and that chorus a lot better than on the previous track, actually, on Eulogy. Yeah, I actually really like that. Let's see here. New parent. Okay. I see. Snake behind me hisses. Oh, wow. That honestly gives a whole new dimension to the song, because I think this writing is a lot better now. I'm too like Deftones brain, so I was thinking it's like a relationship and like a past relationship and it's like traumatizing. But yeah, that's some really great subject matter, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that track is great. Is that the first 10? Because I think it does what I want to use Eulogy to do, which is like build up in a crazy way and then just like kind of let it all out at the chorus. And I do think it executes that very well. I'll probably give this a 10, yeah. This is exactly the execution I wanted Eulogy to have. The chorus's energy just matches the build up in the rest of the song so well. And I really the message overall. All right, next, this might be an interlude, but it's Useful Idiot. Let's go check this out. Is it just going to be static for? Yeah, I don't really get it. Is this just one big layer of buildup or something? Or is someone going to say something? If this building up to the next song's drop, that'd be pretty funny. No, it's just static. Wait, so is Genius going to tell me what the point of that is? I'm so curious now. It's just white noise. Oh, that is pretty funny. So, yeah. Because I do own a few vinyl LPs, and it's like when you reach the end of the vinyl record, that's the noise that it makes. So it makes people like, wait, wouldn't that like throw them off intentionally though? It's kind of funny. Yeah, like useful. Oh, it's funny. Why would they do that though? That's like people are just gonna miss songs. They're just like punishing their own fans. I don't know. Either way, the next track is 46 and 2, and it's kind of funny because the 46 is written out in words, but the 2 is a number. So we'll see if that means anything. Kind of like a dark little mysterious instrumental. This was very like grand compared to Deftones. Like every instrumental so far has been like more like kind of like feels like a wider world, more extravagant, like different sounds, very dramatic, stuff like that. Yeah, this song is incredibly catchy. Ooh. This is an unusual drum pattern. So what does 46 and 2 mean here? Oh my god, this is a nasty instrumental break. That's great. That's actually, that song's such a highlight. Yeah. So it's about like rebirth or something? Is that what it is? Interesting. Oh. So if this is about individualism and this is about like being as one entity, I guess it's kind of like the idea of choice versus being a part of something. From what I can see, that seems to be what it is. Okay. They told me about this in a class before. I forgot what class it was that I learned about this subconscious stuff. I see. So, some kind of like post-humanist stuff. I don't know. Those lyrics are pretty confusing, and they seem to be touching on many things at once. But the song itself is very, very good. These instrumentals are absolutely nasty, especially right at the end. I also think this song feels so grand and extravagant, more so than any metal song I've heard. Very fun. Okay, next, I have no idea who this is, but this is a message to Harry Manback. Why is it in Italian? That's funny.
Figlio di puttana, sai che tu sei un pezzo di merda? You think you're cool, right? When you kick out people out of their house. But there is 1 of 3 Americans dying out of cancer, you know? Asshole. You're gonna be one of those. I didn't do courage to kick your ass directly, because there's not courage for that. I could, you know? You know you're gonna have another accident? You know, I'm involved with black magic. Fuck you, die, bastard. You think you're so cool, huh? Asshole. And if I ever see your fucking face around Europe or Italy, wow, that time I'm gonna kick your ass. Fuck you, fucking American, Yankee. You're gonna die out of cancer, I promise. Deep pain. No one did what it did to me before. You wanna know something? Fuck you. I want your bones smashed. Eat shit. Bastard. Pezzo di merda. Figlio di puttana. Hope somebody in your family dies soon. Crepa, pezzo di merda.
Does this mean like son of a... Yeah. I use context clues for that. That's such a funny interlude. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm not going to rate that because it's interlude. But the next song is Hooker with a Penis. Dude, these lyrics are not serious. This is so funny. It's so funny how these metal bands, like the outside world, or at least what I thought before, was just like very like dark, like very tough, aggressive, but they just have like so many songs that are just like so funny and unserious. Like I enjoyed the lyricism in this a lot. I think it's quite funny. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I do like that a lot. I'd probably give this one an 8. The aggression in this song is very good and a great contrast to the first few songs on this record, which blended aggression with calm. It is just not as catchy. Yeah, I think some parts of that song were great, especially like at the end portion, similar to 46 and 2, where it's just that like yelling, like stop and go yelling. I really like that style of line delivery. But some parts of it were just like a little unusual to me, in my opinion. So it's a bit difficult for me to get into those portions, at least. The next song is titled Intermission, and it's just 56 seconds of, I have no idea what it would be, but we'll see. What is this silly ass song, bro? This is a very funny interlude. It's completely different from anything else on this album. It's honestly kind of catchy. Oh, so it's just the lead into the riff for the next song. This one's called Jimmy. I'll just let it play. Yeah, I see why the intermission was there, because this riff is just like so commonplace throughout this track, and it's very catchy. It's a great motif. Yeah, I was wondering what 11 meant, because the B, that's the character from Stranger Things. I didn't even watch that show. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. I'd give this a 9. Very, very solid track. A slower and more emotional song that has an extremely catchy riff as a common motif throughout. It's very entertaining and quite emotional with standout lyrics. Yeah, it's not on the level of like an H or like a 46 and 2, but I really like the kind of slow switch up of it, especially after Hooker with the Penis, because it's like kind of shows their diversity of the styles and the way that they're able to implement these sorts of things, and I do really enjoy it. The next track is, I think that's German, Eier von Satan. I have no idea how to say that. My outfit changed because I had to take a quick intermission to go to the gym, but we're back. And here's Eier von Satan. Is this whole thing in German? Oh my god. Reverse drum. Okay.
halbes Pfund Butter, ein Teelöffel Vanillenzucker, ein halbes Pfund
That's
Mehl,
crazy.
150 Gramm gemahlenen Nüsse, ein wenig extra Staubzucker und keine Eier. In eine Schüssel
Someone's actually tried to make this. That's pretty funny.
gemahlene Nüsse zugeben und den Teig verkneten. Augenball große Stücke vom Teig formen, im Staubzucker wälzen und sagt die Zauberwörter Simsalabim Bamba, Salado, Saladim. Auf ein gefettetes Backblech legen und bei 200 Grad für 15 Minuten backen. Und keine Eier!
Is this treated as an interlude usually? Kind of, I guess.
Backen. Und keine Eier.
Don't really know what to do with that. I'm not going to rate it numerically or put it in the average, but I do like it artistically, especially if it truly is a metaphor for the Holocaust, because I think that's quite well done, actually. The way it's like, it could be going towards like, I don't know how many of you guys watching this are familiar, like the banality of evil, where there's just so many like, it just seems so normal. I guess it would kind of be the opposite of that, because it is something that's very normal, but it sounds very like hostile and aggressive. And I'm not really sure like what exact kind of commentary that's trying to provide, but I really do like the idea of this being just like metaphorical for that like period of time in those acts. So this is definitely a very interesting track. Very different musically from what I'm used to, maybe a little too like avant-garde experimental for my taste, but I do like it as like an artistic part of the album. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, the next song is Push It. Are these like insects buzzing or just a really distorted guitar? That's a distorted guitar. I did not hear those words at all. Is this Deftones influence? I'm joking, by the way, in case that wasn't clear. This is pretty catchy so far. getting catchier and catchier, actually. I'm liking it more and more. As the like, instrumentals get more complex, it's really catching more of, like, I don't know, it's like more vibey, I guess, is the best way to describe it. This mysterious midsection. Feels like the metal Pink Floyd, I can't even lie. Just like these long instrumental breaks and very long tracks. It's like comically quiet lyrics are kind of funny too. I don't like this section as much as the beginning. It's kind of like missing instruments now. Still a bit Carti brained where I just want like really loud stuff happening all the time. And this is more like calming and peaceful, which is fine, but not my preference exactly, you know? Now we're being back to more of the sound that I like. People's outros are actually great. I don't think I've heard an outro miss from them so far. All right, I have to look at the lyrics here because I'm kind of curious. Because, yeah, there's some fun lines. Like I really don't know what this is. The gap. Yeah, I figured this part out. Like, I don't know. I'm really curious about the end here. This one, yeah, there's no love and fear. What's the hole? Is the hole just still the gap? Oh, okay. So you're just kind of trapped? Yeah. Ooh. Kind of crazy. So here's where they connect with Deftones, I guess. That must be why the fan bases are the same. I don't know, I'm joking. I don't know, because the mid section is a lot slower than my taste, so I have to think. I think it's an 8, yeah. The beginning and end of the track, as well as certain sections throughout, are extremely catchy and have a symphony of instruments, essentially. The middle feels a little more bare bones. All right, next track, which I also believe is an interlude because there's no lyrics, is Cesaro Some Ability. Let's see. This can't be the whole track, right? It's just the baby crying. Someone's saying something in the background. Where's my crow? Here we go. This album is just interlude city. All right, I'll let this play. Seems to be the title track. Ooh. This riff is nasty. LA Diss is so funny. guitar here is so good. And like his flow, I know that's a rap term, but his flow is like amazing. Like the kind of like hesitation type flow. Really mess with it.
Followed by millions of dumbfounded dipshits, and some say the end is near. Some say we'll see Armageddon soon. Certainly hope we will. I sure could use a vacation from this stupid shit, silly shit, stupid shit.
Speeding up.
One great big festering neon distraction. I've a suggestion to keep you all occupied. Learn to swim, learn to swim, learn to swim. Mom's gonna fix it all soon.
Biblical flood reference? Is that what that is? No way, right?
Back the way it ought to be. Fuck all these gun-toting hip gangster wannabes. Yeah, fuck retro, anything, fuck your tattoos. Fuck all you junkies and fuck your short memory. Yeah, fuck smiley glad hands with hidden agendas. Fuck these dysfunctional, insecure actresses. Because I'm praying for rain. I'm praying for tidal waves. I wanna see the ground give way. I wanna watch it all go down. Mom, please flush it all away. I wanna see it go riding down. I wanna watch it go riding. Watch you flush it all away. Yeah, time to bring it down again. Yeah, don't just call me pessimist. Try and read between the lines. Yeah, I can't imagine why you wouldn't welcome any change, my friend. I wanna see it come down, bring it down, suck it down, flush it down.
Yeah, great, catchy song. Really love that. And we got another interlude too. Where's my notes? Here we go. I scrolled past it. Give me that a 10 easily. Very easy 10. Incredibly aggressive and fun riff. with good production throughout. I also find the subject matter particularly funny. Very deserving title track. Okay, next, which is seemingly a 4-minute interlude now, is Ions, Negative Ions. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to read it or if this is a symbol for something else. I guess we'll find out. Is this just like echoey like silence? Is this the whole thing? This can't be the whole song, right? That's interesting. I'm more interested in this 13-minute outro track than just listening to noise. There might be something there, we'll see. Might be something to analyze. So I think now I figured out the structure of this album. Or at least starting this half. It's like interlude song, interlude song, interlude song, yeah, without fail. There are like 3 song structures at the beginning here. Prog metal? Oh, that's exciting. This is fun, I guess. All right, let's see what prog metal has in store. I'm just gonna let it play.
See, I think drugs have done some good things for us. I really do. And if you don't believe drugs have done good things for us, do me a favor. Go home tonight, take all your albums, all your tapes, and all your CDs and burn them. Because you know what? The musicians who made all that great music that's enhanced your lives throughout the years, real fucking high on drugs.
yourselves. Here's Tom with the weather.
Is this all from one segment, or is this like a combination of clips?
It's not a war on drugs, it's a war on personal freedom is what it is, okay? Keep that in mind at all times.
Truth nuke, truth nuke. Alright, what's this gonna sound like? I'm so curious. I really don't know what to make of this. It's like kind of minimalistic almost. I was expecting prog metal to be like even more chaotic than regular metal. But I kind of enjoy it, it's pretty vibey. This midsection's a lot better. Third part, some tapping. Barely hear this guy. I guess this stop and go kind of rhythm is their signature. The religious imagery is pretty funny here. Oh my god. That's a great guitar section. Just yelling. It's pretty solid. I think there is a little bit of filler where the best sections kind of come at the end and in the middle, and are kind of just like isolated instrumentals. So I'll probably ultimately give this one an 8. There are some real highlights in the middle and around the end of this track, especially that instrumental break right before the end. But most of it feels too minimalistic for me. Yeah, and that's just my taste. Like, I definitely understand the appeal, and I kind of can understand why it's like prog metal, because it sounds like meaningfully different and is constructed kind of different from how most metal songs kind of feel. And I think the entire album can be characterized as that as well, because of the way that they use like very different instruments, very different sounds. Like the kind of tone, I guess, like the forcefulness of like a Deftones album, for example, isn't necessarily there. It's just kind of like they use their emotions in a very different way, which is really interesting to see. So let's put this review together. This is probably the most unique sounding metal album I've ever heard. It definitely earns its prog metal label. What I really enjoy is the diverse instrumentation, where I'm hearing sounds that I've never even come close to hearing from a Deftones project, for example. In addition, I think some of these tracks are creatively, what would the term for this be? Are like chosen very creatively. And there's a great sense of humor that also shines through, like on the intro, Stinkfist, or what's the one where they get like really mad at the hooker with the penis? Yeah, hooker with the penis. Yeah. I think the interludes work fine for the most part, but are ultimately not on the level of some previous interludes I've heard before. There are some real bangers to round out the score of this album, though, most notably 46 and 2 and the title track, Ænima. I'm very excited if I do continue with their discography to see what other kinds of tones, moods, and instruments they can explore. All right, let's get this rating. So this was a 90. I think these are both 90s. This was a 100. I didn't rate that. This was a 100, right? Yeah. Yes. 80. I skipped intermission. Jimmy was this. This was an 80. This was an 100. This was an 80, right? Yeah. Okay. So I have the average at a 90 exactly. What kind of concerns me is, I think because all of the interludes were kind of cut out, it kind of inflates the average a little bit because it's just all very strong individual tracks. So I do want to see what I put relative here just to make sure I have everything correct. So what do I have at a 90 right now? I just don't think that right now, because this is the first listen of this album, that it's on the level of any of these so far. And what I'm really considering is, I remember, Around the Fur and OK Computer both got an 88. Those are like the two main kind of bands that I've been listening to on this channel, aside from Pink Floyd, which just had like an insane debut with this one, Dark Side of the Moon, on this channel. But for this one, I kind of in doubt in whether or not it really clears either of those debuts here, because I'm very impressed for sure, but it's still not like impressed to the level where I was by like Radiohead or Deftones, or like not more than that. It's about the same level, I believe, where it's just kind of like I'm going to be introduced to new sound, things like that, and I really need more listeners to truly appreciate it and like score and rank and review it very effectively. I reached that level right at the end with Radiohead, for example, and I don't think I'm at that level yet with Deftones, but I most recently reviewed their self-titled, and I thought that like I kind of could see the vision in the vast majority of the songs. Whereas here, it could just be like a new thing that I'm just rating very highly. It could go even higher in the future. But for now, I'm going to put it at the exact same level as those two at an 88 as the first score. And that's definitely subject to change, especially on re-listen or after I listen to the rest of Tool. Where, for example, like Radiohead, I initially had OK Computer, I think, at an 85. And then upon listening to, I think the point at which I changed it was when I got to, was it the bends? No, it was definitely after the bends. No, I think it must have been after Kid A that I eventually changed the OK Computer rating. But this is all to say, this could go up, this could go down. It really depends on how I'm feeling about this. A few weeks later, a week later, whenever I decide to change it. But for now, the score is an 88, on par with Deftones and Radiohead. And if you guys want to see more Tool, just let me know in the comments, and we'll get to the rest of their discography. But for now, that's been Music and Musings. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.